As Americans, we are continuing to define what it means to be an American. And as generations continue to be further removed from the original family member who immigrated to America, we lose more and more of our original identity as somebody who came from another civilization. While most of us are able to define ourselves in spite of not knowing a comprehensive history of our family's heritage, some of us would benefit from knowing where we come from as a means to help us understand who we are.
Can you tell me the nationality of the youngest member of your immediate family? For example, the youngest child in your family or the youngest grandchild in your family?
I can. My youngest grandchild's name is Archer, and Archer is 2.5. And Archer's nationality from our side of the family is Swiss and German and Italian and English. And on the other side of his family, it's very Italian and unknown at this point because his father isn't really part of the family at this point. So anyway, those are Archer's kind of a build.
Perfect. Can you tell me how much of Archer's identity is then a result of his nationality, his family heritage, or maybe how much of his identity is not part of his heritage since he doesn't know some of it?
I would say that he is involved in various traditions based on our nationalities. Being that there's Italian on both sides, he hears a lot about that, traditions, food, things like that. So that definitely is an influence. The German, Swiss area, there's definitely influence there because there's a lot of family that definitely talks to him about that and participates in those traditions.
Then do you think it is important for us as a human race, or maybe just us as Americans, to understand our family's background to help us understand who we are or what makes up our identity?
Definitely. I do think it's really important to know where you came from. Sometime, and you can see that, people are so interested in it because of the various pieces of software that are available for people to check out their genealogy. I think it's really a big thing, and it's very important. I think you need to know where you came from so that you do know and have an appreciation for the cultures all around the world. And when you start investigating it, you find out that when you thought maybe you were only part of 2 or 3 different cultures, when you start expanding that back, you are part of many. It can go on and on and on, and then all of a sudden you realize, hey, I'm part of the world, not just part of here.
One man who decided he needed to discover his past in order to define his present and create his future is James McBride, and he wrote about his retrospective journey and the value of understanding how the past has impacted how he has continued to shape his identity.
Well, thanks for doing the interview. Thought you might be interested in reading this book. It's called The Color of Water. It's about a man by the name of James McBride who really knows nothing about his mother's past and her nationality and where she came from, and he wants to find that out to discover who he is. Is this something you'd be interested in reading?
Very much so. Totally interesting and totally applicable to so many families.
Great.